let us dwell on what Jesus said, and I quote, "Whoever obeys and teaches these commandments will be called greatest in the kingdom of heaven." Beautiful. Sisters and brothers, the most basic mission we Christians have to do is to preach. That's the fundamental mission of every Christian, you and me, to preach. Not just through words, but above all, through the life we live without words. Our actions, what people see in us, our behaviors, our attitudes, that's more than words. That's the most effective preaching. When people see us not saying anything, but they are inspired because we are kind-hearted people. That's the most effective preaching. Actions. But on the other hand, we know very well that we are not perfect. We have our favorite sins, and we know it is not easy to let go of these favorite sins. And we know that change does not happen overnight. It's not easy to let go, especially if the sin is our favorite sin. But please, when we are still in that sin, do not justify the sin. That's the word of the day. Justify. Please do not justify when we are still in that sin, because it's not easy to let go of it. Please do not justify the sin. Now, what do we mean by justify the sin? To cover up what's wrong, to make it appear right. Allah. That is the definition of justify the sin. To cover up what's wrong, to make it appear right. Like for example, children, students, on the sin called cheating in school. Cheating is a sin. It is equivalent to stealing. But what do we hear from children now? Father, everyone's doing naman eh. Everyone's cheating. It's a norm, Father. See? Students justify cheating because everyone's doing it. Another one, smoking. Smoking is bad for our health. The temple of the Holy Spirit. Smoking is bad. But what do we hear from smokers? It's my stress reliever, Father. I'm full of stress. That's why I have to smoke. And the worst part is children are listening to them. It means it's okay pala to smoke. If I have stress, when I grow up, I will smoke to remove stress and anxiety. And remember, Jesus said in the gospel, whoever breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches others to do so will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. Another example, premarital sex. If you are still a virgin, this is among young people, you will be considered out of place. You do not belong to this world because you are still a virgin. It is a norm. And another, adultery. I committed adultery. I looked for another woman because I felt alone and lonely here in Saudi. I felt alone and lonely here in Hong Kong. They justify adultery because they felt lonely. They felt alone, and they are husbands, they are wives. They are justifying sin. So my dear brothers and sisters, when we still have that favorite sin, because God knows we are doing our best to overcome it, but while we are still in that sin, tell people that this sin of mine is a sin. This is bad. Do not imitate me. But I am doing my best to overcome it. Tell people that sin is a sin. Do not justify. Let us not justify sin. So let me end my homily with a question for you and me. Sige, please look at ourselves. Look at the self. Sige. What is your favorite sin that you still justify or you still cover up to make it appear right? Sige, let us look at ourselves. You and me. Sige. What is your favorite sin right now that you still cannot let go, but you justify it, to cover it, to make it appear right?